I had to cut out for a moment. I had a friend was calling me, and I usually don't cut my videos, but I wanted to finish this one up. There are certain things that are inside of us as a human being that we do unconsciously. I mean, and there are things that we're probably like the best at. I'm saying that to say this. How I explained it to my daughter about finding your purpose, finding what you're personally here for. I told her that when we're all born, each of us in our DNA have different strands. These these strands have abilities and gifts that are specific to the whole. For example, there are cells in my toe that are specifically designed for the entire whole of my being or my physical body. Cells in my hand, uh, different parts in my brain. Each part of the body is for self-preservation of the human physical body, right? That same thing goes within the spiritual realm, the physical realm, as above, so below, right? And each of us, if we were to tap deep inside of ourselves to find out what is this unique trait that only I possess, that I am solely master of, and it might not be what I want it to be. You know, everyone wants to be the quarterback, but without a line to defend the quarterback, then the quarterback can't even be successful at what he does or she does, and it cannot further the process of winning the game. And that same process comes in as humanity. All of us want to be the YouTube guy, or we want to be, which I know I'm not, right? I just get on here and express my truths to humanity. But there are those that are great at it. They can edit the best, they can cut the best, and maybe them being behind the camera wasn't even the objective of what the universe was given to them, but they found their niche. I say that to say the greatest of the great of humanity, in my perception of reality, are those human beings that, regardless of what the gift is inside of yourself, you say, I'm going to master that gift. That gift might be a start off as a librarian, and you find out that it wanted you to learn more about books before you become the greatest author that ever came to help raise the level of frequency and upgrade the human body or upgrade consciousness, right? But we get caught up in wanting to do something that seems cool or something that seems that the masses of society will accept. Like, oh, I can be a CEO of a company. Dude, it might not, you might can achieve that. And I'm not taking that away from you. Your inherent gift that you were given at birth might even allow you to be that. But the question is, was that actually the true nature of your gift? Is that as far as the expansion of your consciousness was meant to be in this being, in this form? Was that the job given to you in the body, right? In the spiritual body, physical body? It's kind of like coming up in life and being a thumb, right? The most successful thumb that you can ever be. But the thumb decides to say, no, man, that ankle down there now, that's a position, right? Uh, they just pull the sock up on you. You just keep it sturdy and you're good to go. But that thumb, I got to thumb through books. I got to thumb through money. I've got to hand over receipts and use me. I'm a very used tool. But you know, I'd rather be an ankle. And it wants to play basketball, but it's not good at being an ankle because it's not an ankle. It's a thumb. You know, I'm just using these as simple reasons why sometimes we never find our deepest purpose, the thing that has you going every day. And like I was telling my daughter, I said, the thing that you like the most, which is the thing that you truly have the gift or ability from the universe, from being born, it's something that's going to be easy to you because it's actually one of your obsessions, one of the obsessions that you needed to be the master creator, to be able to give back to all humanity. It has to be something you obsess about, right? Again, it's kind of like the brain only working partial time, right? You want to be the brain, okay? Well, you need to be focused and active 24/7. The brain is working even when the body's sleeping. Hey, the brain is working even when the foot and the ankles and the thumbs are getting a break. It's still processing. It's still telling the heart to beat at the right decibel. Boom, 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 boom. It's still sending neurons for you to have dreams. It's still keeping the breathing processing going. So if it didn't obsess of its job and it only wanted to do it partial and part-time, it wouldn't be a successful brain. No different than you being a successful human being. Success being following your personal legend, accomplishing the task at hand, right? But we have to first look at ourselves and find out, hey, what is that passion that resides inside of me? And regardless of, you have to have the mentality first that regardless of what I find inside, that's the one that I'm going to master. And I'm not just doing it for my self-benefit. I'm doing this for the sanctity of all things living, because I'm a part of the all. See, that's the infinite. That's the finite. That's being attached to everything. And understanding that I have to be the best version of myself, not just for myself, and not as if I'm a leader amongst other people, but because this is what I was designed to be in this present moment, or what I was designed to perceive or to have awareness of in this present being. And maybe if I mastered this craft in this form as this portion of the being, then maybe I get to go up into higher levels of awareness, higher levels of consciousness. Something, you telling me something could be higher than living out here in the beautiful reality that we're existing in? There's higher? And the universe is like, yeah, Trey, you're just trying to get to the fifth dimension. What about the sixth, the seventh? And I'm just thinking, am I the real reason that I am not expanding to the greatest version of whatever I could be in existence? This is me again. I'm giving you some of my thoughts. You should call this the insider's link, right? Just left from the movie theater with my 2 children and my wife. My son had to go to work. And I'm just sitting outside, and I was thinking, pulled out the cell phone, and I said, let me give back some of the things that I'm perceiving, because I'm a part of you and you're a part of me. Some of the things that I might be saying might be something that a person out there, may just be one person that actually needed at this present moment. And the fulfilling portion of my reality of just piece by piece trying to be my greatest version is that even if it's 1 or 2 people that I was able to affect in helping them climb their ascension ladder of consciousness, their blissful reality, learning how to master their craft, I'm actually sending that energy out and it's touching them in some form or fashion, because they elevated, I too elevated. If we understood the connectiveness of life, of the animals to the humans to other humans, our actions to the way that the world is being produced, the way that society is doing, if we looked at how powerful one person's action, just one person's action, can shift and change this entire reality. And I don't think we actually understand it. Because if so, then we'll never be in this place that we're always saying, hey, if this group of people would just do this, or if that group over there would just hold their load. The question is, what if I, as an individual sitting in this backyard, try to the best of my ability to be the best portion, or the best atom, or the best molecule, or the best human being, man, that I can personally be? How could that change this reality for the better? For my kids, for your kids, for the other little kids down the road playing. How could you finding your perfect niche also help society? Just something to ponder on. I should have called this one a food for thought. I had no planned thing. I just pulled it out and I said, let me give some of the things that I've been experiencing. I hope you enjoyed this one. Hey, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button below. Hit the like button. Share it, and live, love, laugh, and like we always say, namaste, 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 peace. Live your foolish journey. That's what we do on Applied Consciousness. Comment below if you have anything to say. And peace.